Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Took a little break, got the dog some food and some fresh air. Gonna jump into Destiny and keep on helping Crofto level up his light like we were doing earlier today in the morning. Let's jump in, inhabit the body of Theo, the warlock. Go run some bodyguard duty. Creeping up on 1010. So I think I was there at one point. Looks like he's online, but not online somehow. We'll figure this out. Let me message him here. Alright. Put the word out. Could be he's just logging in. Here comes the reply. I should check to see if I'm still in game chat. Nope. We're good. Bring my look sensitivity back up. Let's do 6. Alright, well, let's try to join him again. Could be just loading up. Might as well take a look at what I have on the docket, so I'm not just sitting here staring at the screen in case anybody tunes in. Talk to Lord Shaxx. Well, I suppose I can go to the tower while I wait. I guess that means I did my 4 Crucible matches the other day.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, good evening. How are you?
Pretty good.
Nice.
So
What's
I didn't
your
tell you,
what's your light level at? I forgot to ask when we finished last time.
8 and 8. 820.
Not bad. So you only played 2 sessions, right? You've almost gone up 100?
Like 3.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, CJ. Where is that?
I just finished doing the second episode of my Deus Ex Let's Play and tried a different cam that I had on hand, and I realized that after the fact, even though I went in and manually changed the audio settings to make sure it was like my Yeti, it was still picking up the audio, so I'm just, the whole hour and a half is like this weird double echo. Terrible fail.
Underway.
I still uploaded it to YouTube anyway.
Transfer.
I'm gonna check the gifted subs thing.
Check.
1 second. I don't know why that's not working.
Goodbye.
Oh, so this Destiny go away to live here.
Dynamic sway reduction.
Let's check.
I don't even
You
know where
must
to
have
find that.
messages.
I don't remember turning it off.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
Let's switch this around though. So it's the way I thought.
Bounty hunter.
Talk to me, Guardian. Rumor has it all hell has broken loose.
My lord, the Crucible arenas are holding.
Every single time. Settings.
Did you show the darkness what light can do?
I don't know why it does that. It switches to the other side.
This was made for you.
Oh, that contact thing's here on Titan if you want to play.
Yeah, it's a public event, so it like shows up over and over.
Your return
but,
honors.
Yeah, this is the
Guardian.
first time I've seen it in 3
Yeah.
tries. So
Righteous. Let me give you fire team lead. Weird. It's still showing you online, but not in the game. Here, I'm going to invite you to fire team. See if
how
that
do I
actually
accept
works.
that?
Probably under roster. So if you go to your, not your inventory menu, but like your map menu.
It shows that you're offline.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Weird. I'm in the tower
So-
right now.
I mean,
Yeah, see, from my perspective, it's like you're online on Steam, but you're not in the game. But I can try sending, so you can't even send me an invite to a fire team then? Oh. Hi, Pyro Beast. Steam Destiny server issue. Oh yeah, maybe I should restart the game.
I want to go just to make sure this thing's not already going here.
I'm being told in my chat that there is sometimes an issue with Steam and Destiny servers.
Yeah, it shows that you're like online but not in the game.
Yeah, I get the same thing from my perspective on your player thing. It's been an issue. Pyro Beast says it's been an issue since the game went from BattleNet to Steam. I guess I'll quickly quit and reload the game and see if that helps.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Don't want to lose the spot. There's
Yeah.
no one else here at the moment, so.
I forgot to put on my Be Right Back screen. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, because I won't be able to survive this. Okay. Try that too. How do you open up Steam? JH Hawks, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, see, it says you invited me to a game, but I don't know where to get that. No. Do you know what the button is to pull up the Steam menu from this? Because there is a. I don't have Steam. I don't know. Where is Steam? There it is. Maybe. Trying to find my friends list here. I don't use Steam very often, so I don't really know what are my friends. Here, how about this? No, not that. Hit join game. Well, somebody started this thing, so I got crushed. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to do shit with these things. Holy man. Everything I do is immune. So.
We're back.
Are you with me now or no?
No.
Hmm.
I will send another Steam invite here.
Hawks, we're doing good. I'm new to the PC world, so I'm trying to figure out why I can't join my friend.
Oh, not
here.
bad. I haven't played since this morning, actually. We did a session, but then I was playing more Deus Ex earlier. And now it shows that you're offline, and I can't invite you. I can invite you to watch only, or invite to lobby. Let me try that. I don't know. I've been trying to run around, help Crofto up his light today. Oh, I see you online now. Maybe I can even join you now.
Yeah, here. let me
Join
try
fire
and invite
team.
you.
Don't do anything. Don't
Yep.
do anything. I think I got this. Ladies and gentlemen, technology.
Apparently I was signed out in.
Oh, or you were maybe just showing offline?
Yeah, I was signed
That's-
out of Steam because I didn't sign in through Steam. I signed in through the.
Yeah. Usually that's not supposed to be an issue. Oh.
Guardian down.
The random third viewer I had decided he didn't want to watch me try to connect to a fire team. Here we go. I'm coming to rendezvous with you.
Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this.
We'll be fine.
I have heard that Titan
Well,
used
this
to
is not
be
a
the jewel
people.
of Saturn. People would stare at the
Never mind.
planet's rings all night
only beat it.
and be filled with awe.
You probably popped in near the
King's
end.
dead, right? Thought a crew put him in the ground years ago.
So again.
Now, unfortunately, it
Double
means it'll be a
Till
few
they got
minutes
bored.
before we have a chance at another
Then they'd
one.
move on to the next jewel.
Well, I
Not
just
a
completed the
moment too
quest, right?
soon.
So what gives?
Oh, nice.
This
Okay.
is the work of a mind unlike any other. A mind
to
wrapped in fog.
get my
I'm at your
like they're
disposal,
dreaming.
so
What
go
do
wherever
you
you want
know?
and do whatever you want.
get my stream back on. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. So
Yeah, I did the last stream I did with like a camera above my monitor that was looking straight at me, and I don't know, it was weirding me out. I kind of like having my cam slightly off to the side, so you get like a 3/4 view of me. It looks like I'm staring at the
showing your
game.
good side, right?
Yeah, yeah, like I have a good side. But I guess I just got used to it.
Alright, so I should have that one done.
Wonder if my upload's done. I've uploaded like 25 videos to YouTube today. And within an hour, like I said, I had 2 bots putting like dating like young girls in your area links, which I promptly deleted. 'Cause I'm like, whoa now, and I reported them. And yeah, whoever owned the music that Rasputin was playing copyrighted me on it.
Crazy.
If I see you, that means I got you.
For something you already paid for, you know?
Yeah. Well, the chance they're gonna make any money off it is next to nil, so I don't really care. The notice made sure to tell me, like, this is not a copyright strike, this is not nothing against your channel, don't worry about it, basically. It also gave me an option to mute, because it had the timestamp of, like, from this to this. It was only one of the songs,
Mechanica makes some
not all of
decent
them.
pieces. Still doesn't get any better than Dark Age weaponry.
Dark Age weaponry.
Still can't get it. I think I have to accept this Ingram first, so I have to throw another one out. But
It's a shame.
it's a low number. I was just trying to collect the pieces for it.
You're always welcome on the derelict.
So how's work going there, Pyro Beast? All alone again?
Yeah, I can do it now.
I'm really liking my outfit. I know it's a weird thing for me to say. But I got one of those, like, EDZ feathered outfits, and... Oh, do you want to go see Zur? He's here.
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah. I picked up some stuff, but
Yeah.
unless there's something totally outrageous, then that I need to have for later on.
No, it was pretty standard stuff. Just getting any exotics at the beginning is nice, right?
Yeah, I still have a ton from.
Yeah, but their light level is gonna be irrelevant now, right?
Well, their light level is still low when I pick it up now too. So.
Hmm. I suppose, you know, you can just infuse. Don't throw out any legendaries until, like, I figure out the meta, because you never know when you might have a god roll that's worth holding on to, and just, you know, turning into a Masterworks or whatever.
I know
yeah,
the
I just
Vanguard
been
know about the maintenance frame. So what are they doing?
Like, I got a couple real nice legendaries that are going to be worth pumping resources into leveling up.
Yeah, I guess I should start looking at that when I find a gun I like.
Yeah, it's back to random rolls, right? So, you can sometimes get lucky and sometimes get shafted.
Alright, so we can go back out there. Just finish up the missions and stuff. Alright, I'm going to go refresh my drink and I'll be right back.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, stream. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll keep him entertained. There once was a man from Nantucket. I don't want to break the terms and services guidelines, so I'm not going to finish the poem. Arenas. You ever play a game for years, then leave for a year, and when you come back you can barely recognize it? That's what we're experiencing right now. Oh yeah, I have hundreds of Vanguard tokens. Let's see, just how many am I holding? 658 Vanguard tokens. So yeah, maybe I could get some good stuff. Looks like I got over 400 Crucible tokens too. But I'm gonna wait until I'm closer to that second soft cap before I start spending those. Thanks for the reminder. Those things just sit there and I never remember to use them. Let's get a good look at Crofto here. Yeah, he's definitely a hunter.
Talking about me.
Yep, I was checking out your package. Well, your belt buckle, but it just happens to be where your package is. You've got the hunter symbol on your belt.
There you go. Yeah, let's go here first, which I think is...
Oh yeah, the gnawing hunger. Am I still... Yeah, I'm still rocking that right now. I love that thing. It feels like more than you used to get, eh? 5 to 8 and 5 to 10. Although I don't think it took me very long back in the day to save up 500-600. I ran a couple hours of strikes the other day, so I must have picked some up. Heroic Adventure.
I thought I already did this one. There's another one. I think I like disconnected or something.
It's putting us in the instance, probably. You just go black screen.
Guardian, fallen thieves headed in your direction.
Yeah, we're good.
They hit us and ran. We lost tools, gear. My crews can't work without that
Fear
stuff.
of the Fallen.
Yeah, I've already done this. I don't know why I have to do it again. How do you do the finishing move again?
Are you keyboard and mouse, or are you
Controller.
controller? R3. When the dots above their head.
Oh, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah. And you can bridge the gap, so to speak, like between you and the enemy that way. Once you get within striking distance, just hit R3 and you'll zoom right at them. Sorry, I went through your line of fire.
Two more. Yes, we've already done this. We'll do it again.
Yeah, but Sloan told you you had to, or you have to do a heroic adventure for the planetary quest.
Alright, last one's over here.
Oh. Look at these solar
My
panels.
crews will be
Fancy.
reinforcing this rig again in no time.
Those fallen you tracked? We've located the rest of the gang. They're consolidating stolen Golden Age
Oop,
tech
I'm coming.
in a nice big
Did you
pile
fall to your death?
No,
out to the open.
I threw a knife that
Give those thieves
explodes,
a taste of their own medicine.
and I threw it on them to like blow them up, but it blew me up too. Not realizing it would kill me.
Yeah, it's just like your grenades. You can suicide by accident. Bye, Pyro Beast. Thanks for joining while you were at work. Devour. I've killed myself with my own Nova Bomb a few times, where I popped it too close to myself. Which is funny, because I don't think other Guardians' specials can hurt you, only your own.
Right.
The only friendly fire is self-friendly fire. Woo. Grab some of this stuff.
I like how it like grabs on the ledges now.
Devour.
I think that's the stash.
Yeah, Mantle is a
Let's clear
big,
the area for
a big
Transmat.
quality of life improvement. It might also be my auto mod there, Pyro Beast. I forgot, I don't have a whitelist of words yet. So some of the most basic seeming words get blocked. Like, considering the games I play, I should probably whitelist some games like shoot and kill.
Good
and,
job. I'll set up a transmat.
You know,
Wait a minute.
that might be why.
Where's my beacon?
Did the Fallen steal your transmat beacon too?
Sloane has stepped aside for a moment. The thing she's shouting would blister your ears. May I recommend finding that beacon?
Actually, thanks for reminding me. That gives me something to do at the end of the night. I can go in and...
Does that Fallen look like a transmat beacon thief to you? He looks like a transmat beacon thief to me.
I like these moments where they make the entire ground crooked on you. It's an interesting sense of disorientation that you get. They do a good job of it.
That one. That one's gotta be a transmat beacon thief. He looks even thiefier than the first one.
Bottom tree. Let me check this out. Let me check this out. Devour.
Area's clear. Let's get back to that stash so I can send it over.
We got some orbs there. Power weapon. There we go. Take that. Alright, we're going back. Wait for Alpha to get back.
Cool. Sorry, I was just looking through my skill tree. I've been advised to try the Devour tree. It might be like
We're going back now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got these exotics that give me 2 melees, so I can see how this would work well with the set of skills.
Alright, you watch the right, I'll watch the left.
Alright.
They come from the door up there and in the hallway.
Tachi, welcome back. Good to see you. More Destiny. Boom. All right. It's my nighttime this time. Yeah. Crofto says hi. We're doing the old tag team again, like we were earlier. So does that mean it's already tomorrow? You're living in the future, man. Wow, we greased that guy. Oh, cool. I understand I'll have to go manually accept that. I learned that earlier today. You said you had Borderlands 2, right?
You've cleaned them out. These components are critical to the rig's structural integrity.
I still
And
got
thanks
that.
to you, we've got the tools to put them back.
Gotta go back
Whatever
down.
the fallen
Okay.
steal, we steal back.
While I cannot condone theft, I do appreciate payback. Well done.
Nice. So I guess that means you slept in between when we last talked to you and now?
Yeah, he's had a whole day.
Yeah. Oh, I need to set a dance. I keep forgetting. I have no dances set for my emote. I can't play this game without having a good dance. Let's see. What dances do I have? Graceful dance doesn't sound fun. Cheeky celebration. What do we got here? Whoa there? No, that's not a dance. Oh man, I only have a lame dance.
Sharkington, what's up, buddy?
Oh well. I'll live.
Alright, so that one doesn't go away apparently. Hold on.
Tachi says hi. I guess he can hear you. I keep forgetting that our voices are being shared.
What's up, Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fast traveling to the other point.
Okay. Siren's Watch.
Sharkington, how's your day going, bud?
Wow.
So apparently that heroic quest doesn't go away. So
Oh, it's repeatable, yeah. Did you just do it because it was on the map?
yep.
Right. Well, whatever. XP is XP.
Yep.
That was pretty.
Perfect timing.
Where'd your name tag go? Oh, there you are. Found you. What's next on your docket?
With your data,
Oh, here we go. All right.
Holiday's been able to dig out the locations of 2 terminals in the reactor's auxiliary system.
Rendezvous.
They appear to be on
Inbound.
Fritz.
We need you to get in there and cycle the power. That should clear up the noise and restore the core systems as well.
This one?
Looks like it. I think this is one where you have to go to the, what is it called? Sharkington, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Cycle power.
Cycling
Cycles
power.
of power.
Let's find the other one.
You had some awesome dinner. So what did you have to eat? Shit, and why did you shit talk Goose?
I think. Yeah.
This other one.
Yeah, I'm already on the way. I could probably just do it if you don't want to bother running all the way.
Sure.
That's what's nice about having a fire team, especially when there's multiple objectives. Right here. Here we go. Okay, I got the second one.
That's 2. Wait. Devices that require multiple separate activations. Aren't those,
Now.
you know, really dangerous?
We need to rendezvous, right?
Did
yeah.
I say
let's-
the reactor was safe?
Here I was thinking you liked us.
The people Sloane likes tend to wind up in crossfire and indefensible positions. Ask me how I know.
Ooh, that's right.
Because I trust you to survive, Commander. All right, with those terminals
I
refreshed,
forgot
we
Zavala has
pinpoint to the
beef with
reactor's boot up
Sloane.
console. Light him up.
You're right behind
Hey, what's up, Maddie?
me. Because he's a dick.
Yeah, man, I've got the Destiny 2 widget thingy extension going for my stream. Have you added that there, Croft?
I did, but I took it away because it takes off gifted subs for some reason.
Oh, does it? Well, my
Yeah.
channel's not monetized yet, so
Yeah, so
it's
somebody
good to
out
go,
there,
yeah.
They're trying to do it.
Yeah. So that was what CJ was having an issue with. It turned out, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still off or what.
Right.
I took the widget thing away. 'Cause honestly,
Yeah.
I don't care if people know what I'm wearing.
Yeah, it's not like I have great gear yet anyway, but
Every person I talk to said, "Hey man, there's something blocking your screen." So they don't know that, that they can just turn it.
oh, right. It's collapsible.
I just want to kill this thing quick. Why not, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the console here.
No, it's just me.
Get out my face. Boom. Nice. That's what I had for dinner too, man. And lunch, actually. I bought it for lunch and then heated some up.
Oh, this is tracking. I'm gonna keep this for rocket launcher.
You got a tracking rocket? Yeah, those things are gold for sure. Whew, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
Alright. No, I'm just stay. I just want to kill that one thing. Popped him in the head.
So what's popping with the chronic fizzle? What kind of a day has it been? I got a rocket for him. Whoop. Oh, I didn't see that tank. Wow, I had tunnel vision. Thanks for the revive. Nice. Grenade. I don't know if we even need to kill this walker, but I got beef with it now. It kills me. The brain's exposed. Whew, that blew your back. Word.
There's some other stuff around here too.
Yeah. Oculus just installed it last night too, so there's that possibility.
Just installed what?
Destiny.
Kind of sick, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, clear the area.
It does take up a fair amount of space, so
Alright, let's get to it. That was fun
Yeah.
for the bit. And Sharky, that sounds like a wonderful dinner. I had spaghetti and meatballs.
oh yeah, that sounds nummy. I was too lazy to cook any food. That's why I went the pizza route today.
Yeah, we I knew what our original plan was, but it didn't work. Like, we didn't have something, so we just
You had to, yeah,
we always have that as a backup.
You had to
because
adapt.
all the Frozen.
yeah,
Yeah, and then the noodles are always there, and the sauce is always there.
nice. Yeah, if you don't have the expansion for Borderlands, then yeah, it's not a super long game. I haven't even started the expansions yet, so that'll come eventually.
Alright, I gotta see if I can put on. I forgot what it's
This is brunch. That makes sense for the time of day you're at. The great thing about pizza is if you don't eat it all, it's one of the most re-eatable foods, even at fridge temperature or reheated.
Kinetic weapon.
Dark, shadowy room. Those damn thralls.
Let's see what's up with this weapon.
Nice. I haven't slept that long in ages. I'm getting to the age where, like, by 6, 7 in the morning, I gotta wake up and take a leak, and then if I'm lucky, I can get back to sleep.
I think that would be me too.
Opening
Yeah.
a safety
I
checkpoint.
wouldn't think.
Still operational too.
Yeah, you've got something else that's guaranteed to wake you up every day.
Yeah, it's my wife. 7:30 hits. It's time for her to go to work.
Oh. Thrall dying is a reason to eat pizza. Don't worry.
Hey, look who it is. The captain. And it looks like he's
Speaking of
stuck.
Thrall dying, here's some more. I think Pyro was saying he's on audio only right now, so he must be just slightly confused. I am trying that Devour tree that you told me about there, Pyro. Nice finisher. Nice finisher. Oh,
I didn't mean to free the captain.
we're stuck in this cage for 10 seconds or so. So don't throw a grenade at yourself. You know, after all this talk, like the 2 pieces that are in my fridge are probably not going to make it till morning anymore. I was going to have them for breakfast, but by the time this is all done at the end of the
We're
night...
free. Let's get out of here.
Hey!
I can see the reactor on heat scans, bright
Good job
and clear.
there.
Well done, Guardian. Now all we have to do is get to it before the
Back to
Fallen
the
do. Should
one
be
on the
easy,
right.
right?
Yeah, we're headed back.
Yeah, Sharky, I am old, man. Alpo's a little older, though.
Nice. Yeah.
That's the only person that I play with that I could say that with.
3 days? I'd say you'd want to reheat it, because once you get it over like 73 degrees or whatever, you're going to start to kill any bacteria in the cheese that might have built up. I wouldn't eat it at fridge temperature after 3 days, but if you reheat it enough, I think you're going to be good to go.
Yeah, 3 days is like max if you're worried about like
Yeah.
safety.
I'm not a medical professional though, so don't blame me if you,
Well, I'm certified in it, so
yeah.
yeah.
My crew says we've got 2 problems. Wizards on a
Yeah,
tower
everybody
roof
knows
doing
that
who
hot
knows
sauce
what,
is
and
basically the
Fallen
same thing
makes
as rubbing alcohol when it comes to
They must really love this.
making your
spot.
food safe.
So who do we fight?
Fallen first. They're using fuel cells to build an explosive countermeasure
Okay,
to the hive.
I don't like you guys.
Sloppy
Damn
stuff.
troll.
It'll blow us all sky high.
Man, still thralls and still pizza. It just won't stop. Here, I got a Nova Bomb. Die, all of you. Nova Bomb all the things.
Wizards down.
There we go.
Your standard operating procedure of targeted violence appears to be wildly successful.
Yeah, I'd just like to make a disclaimer that anything I say is merely my opinion and cannot be held against me.
Alright, let's go do it.
But I'm pretty sure I've eaten 3-day-old pizza before, and I'm still alive, so... Oh, I didn't even see that other chest. Thank you.
Pizza doesn't last long in my house, man.
Oh, I bet not, yeah.
It's not because of my wife either, it's because of me. There's taken up there, which I don't want to fight. All over here for some reason.
Builds up your immune system. You know, just a little bit of mold.
Just need to fight Fallen. Where is all the Fallen?
Disarm the fallen. Fuel cells.
It's all taken. Oh, that guy's too hard. Oh, I found some ball in here.
Cheese. Yeah, well, it's like a culture. There's the ball.
I got 2.
Whoa, we got a wanted
Where?
down there. Taken ogre. He's quite tanky though. Holy cow! I don't think he's worth our time.
Yeah, I can't hit him anyways in here.
Oh really? Damn.
It's too high.
I forgot that's a thing. Yeah, the roll I got on this gun too is particularly good for this weapon, so I'm gonna infuse this one up. It has quite useful perks. Multi-clip kill and Zen moment.
Alright,
Which,
Sharky, you have yourself a wonderful night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Very sure
Night there, Sharky.
Yeah, this is all
Take
like
good care.
style.
You know, I think when I had to do this, I found it equally annoying because there's not a ton of falling around, and they don't all drop the fuel cells. So I had to do a lot of laps and take long enough to give them time to. Oh, there's one. We're getting close.
Chest over.
And like a good chest.
There's some across the other side there.
Some heavy ammo. Oh, I'm full.
We've got their fuel cells.
Here we
They
go.
won't be blowing up anything today. I see what they were doing. Volatile catenary percussion cap.
Good. Sending you coordinates to the hive.
Right, coordinates, hive.
Rampage would
Tweak
be good.
this and rejigger that. That should
Subsistence. I'd have to look up that perk. I don't even remember it.
We'll
Did you
call
fall
it
off?
A hive.
Or did you get
No,
duped?
I got
Let's go
sniped from
disrupt
behind.
some
Apparently
hive.
there's an ogre behind me on the bridge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, not just an ogre. Like, whoa, you're right.
I got one shot at him.
Yep.
Now there's...
I think it might be the same guy that we ran away from just a minute ago.
Got invisible though.
Nice.
I hope he hit me.
Fine. Okay, so we have to do this adventure now. Subsistence. I'll have to look that up. Rampage, I'm always a fan of. And you said I could farm that one from Zavala. So maybe I'll spend some tokens trying to get one of those.
Back to or...
Thanks for the advice, Pyro. Dun, dun, dun. Bam. I finished him through his shield. Ooh. I hear a bunch of hive.
That's above us. That's
Yeah.
the take or whatever.
Did I just... Oh, I walked into a hole. World's slickest guardian right here. Who's got 2 thumbs and walks into holes? This guy. Oh. I guess my whitelist is, I'll get that whitelist up and running. Is it stupid, simple words that are getting blocked? Oh, that's not bad. Especially for groups. If you had groups, like if you're shooting at a bunch of thralls, that it might just proc enough times that you don't even have to reload. a different roll of this auto rifle I'm using with subsistence, which is like it takes away your ammo reserves, makes them smaller. Yeah. But killing stuff puts bullets back in the clip, is what it says. So for big crowds of weak enemies, it would wreck pretty good.
Oh, the truck is the truck.
Boing. Pyro, I will work on the severity of my auto mod tonight before I go to bed. Because you're not the only person that's had bizarre, strange words blocked. Not even strange words, like common words. Yeah, let's get rid of this Shrieker. Or one of them. Oh. Oh, nice. He's down. Nice. He's down. Wow.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, usually 600 some bullets, so you're not. It's not like you're gonna run out too quick. Greased. Straight greased.
Which way, Sloan?
Up. You're looking for the top of a tower, the central platform.
Yeah, Croft, I'm pretty stoked that my buddy's gonna lend me an Elgato card for as long as I want. Because I was kind of looking in the Kijiji or Craigslist market for a used one anyway. And he's like, if you use it a lot, I'll sell it to you for a lot less than you'll get it on Craigslist or whatever. Because he just doesn't use it anymore. So I wouldn't mind, like you said, Mario Maker 2. I have that game, it's fun, and people watch it.
Yeah. Gander,
Yo.
play it down.
What's up? What's up, Matt? He said I could borrow it indefinitely, basically, because he hasn't been using it. Yeah. I have to go over to his place, but since we live close to each other, he's like, you can just take it home and use it if I need it, you know. Yeah.
What was that? I could feel the shaking from here. What did you do?
Tell you
Definitely
later.
pretty sweet. Oh, I hear a wizard. Oh, Jesus. I popped off on him. Oh, that sounds like a good combination of perks for when you're fighting big crowds, for sure. Is that just because you're like a completionist that wants all the good rolls and all the good weapons? Look at you, you're just wrecking it. I'm just here like a cheerleader for support.
Yes. Dang it. you very much for the host.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
Got him, Snow.
fun to behold.
How bad's the damage?
Hey, is this an Umbral Engram?
Nothing
Yeah.
your crews can't fix in a day or two.
Oh,
Really,
that
it
one?
looks as good as new. More importantly, the resonator's gone.
I'll take your word for it.
Alright, I think this is done.
Oh, I don't know about you, but it just said weekly challenge complete for the clan. Good
They
for
get
us.
Strikes there. Precision goes.
So can we transmat back to Sloan? It's
Yeah,
another
I
public event. I don't know if you need public events for anything.
I'm not really
It-
worried about this yet. Those I can just do on my own
Okay.
later on. There's one more here. So go to the landing zone, or the rig.
The rig? Okay. Are you working on the planetary quest, basically, right now? Like the prerequisites? Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to get all of it out of the way before I start focusing on stuff. I'm doing the little side quests and story missions.
Yeah, that's how I did it. I ran all the planetary missions one after the other. And then did a couple strike grinds at one point.
Yeah, I'll be doing that.
Yeah, that's once you get a little more light because you start getting some pretty decent
Good,
drops
it's
in
you.
those.
I'm getting reports from Holiday's cruise about a night with a strange aura around it. It's playing merry hell with our schedule. My crews know how to get her done, Sloan. Regular
So, Jess, how
maintenance
was-
is the
how was
difference
your
between
night?
a sparrow that races and a sparrow that rests. Sure, but this rig isn't winning any races. That night is in my way. Take it out.
I'm gonna try to ride my Sparrow over this gap. I made it.
That's really have to get off real quick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Take him out. I think. There we go. I think he was generating the shield for that guy. Yep. Ooh, you just made me invisible too
Took
with
out
your
the
smoke
knife,
grenade.
But I'm not sure it's dead.
I don't know, actually.
Some kind of magic allowed it to escape.
That's dope.
New hive spells. Just what we
Watch
need.
out for the tank.
Get
I guess
after
it makes
you
sense
two.
because you could enter my
This is
healing
just
rift, I think,
irritating.
when I
Now
pop
I know
it.
how the Cabal feel about us.
I am not in the mood for this. Keep after him. Their spell can't keep that thing safe forever.
What do we have to do to kill this thing?
Oh, didn't get close enough. There we go. Oh, no, that wasn't even the night we were after. Here I was
I've
thinking
been
we were
fighting
done.
hive for,
It's like decoys or
well, longer than I want to admit.
Yeah,
This
I
is
think we have a
some kind of
long
ritual.
walk to get to him.
They're losing on purpose?
Back where we just
I'm
were.
what?
Yeah,
Throwing a hand of poker? Maybe. What's
shaboom.
their goal, though? Why let this thing die over and over again?
Man, I gotta say, our Guardians have insane stamina. When I'm playing Borderlands 3, I've been using the operative character. His name's Zane, and he's kind of like an old guy. He's, got gray hair and stuff. And whenever you sprint, he's like, and he literally complains, he's like, oh, I'm getting too old for this. But I guess he doesn't have a ghost to resurrect him and stuff. Yeah, I definitely noticed that they've brought out more of the story and MMO elements in Destiny since they've cut ties with Activision.
agreed. Sloan, you want us to keep going?
If this is a ritual, then all of this is leading somewhere. I want the two of you there at the end, whatever that looks like.
Not only cutscenes, but they gave your Guardian a voice back every once in a while. Not that we talked too much, but
Right.
we actually said something this game. As long as he keeps his damn eye closed, I'm fine with it. Claptrap and stairs. Yeah, you know what? We're at the point where we got the female robot, and he's like, "That's how you're superior to me," or like, "That's the only way you're superior to me." Also, I like the fact that Claptrap's ass is the only thing at one point that keeps the sanctuary from depressurizing. I think it was Pyro Beast that said when you kill a Guardian in Borderlands, it gives you the Eyes Up achievement or something. A little Destiny nod. There's also a robot called Dinklebot in Borderlands. They've peppered in some Destiny references for sure. Claptrap and stuff.
Sony would have hit us with this too.
All right. One more time.
I almost have a special up. By the time we get deep into this fight, I should have it. Boom. I didn't even need it.
Apply enough firepower, and apparently even Hive magic breaks.
Good work, both of you.
Helmet.
You know, Holiday and I
Nice.
were just talking about how different we are from the Hive. Yeah. They worship death, we serve the light, good versus evil, black hats and white hats. Really makes you think.
Thinking about switching sides, Amanda?
Oh no. Amanda goes rogue and we'll have Thrall buzzing the control center inside of a week.
8:30.
But
Nice.
Let's get back
Next
to
one
work.
is this one. Go back to the rig, I guess.
I didn't realize how much stuff I've picked up. I bet my lost items is going to be a mess when I get back to the tower. Back to Sloan, you say?
The rig.
The rig? Okay.
And then it's all the way at the other side.
Alright.
So it's a little bit of a walk.
Where's your nameplate? Oh, there we go.
I'm not gonna make it.
Did you fall in a hole? I'm ignoring everything in front of me. They're not worth my time or my bullets.
Just trying to get to this mission.
Depends on availability. I mean, it's only 3 people to run a dungeon, so that's probably just logistically more likely to happen than a 6-person raid. But you did say that they're quite difficult, right? Mechanically and whatnot, which I'm fine with. It's I like the fact when there's added mechanics. But if some of the raids are 750, then you know, might be able to bang one out.
Thanks to you, the reactor is
Yeah, just,
online, and we
just to
know
say I
just
did it,
where
so
it
it's
is.
a-
Dropping
Yeah.
coordinates now.
The problem is that Fallen
kept
kept been one step ahead of us this whole time.
On the
So we
PlayStation
do this
side, the
fast.
only thing that's keeping me
We've
from having the
got this,
platinum for
Commander.
this game is the Leviathan Prestige version. But I don't really want to go back to PlayStation Destiny at this point. Oh, that's the second time. That's the second time that's happened where I decided I was gonna pop my special at the same time as you, and it became redundant. That's not bad. 3 without the DLC. I'll let my buddy know that just downloaded it last night. So that's 4 endgame activities you can do without DLC. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure, I think I just saw the viewer count pop up. Welcome, welcome. I am helping my buddy gain light on a new character right now, just to let you know. So, we are running world quests. Find the reactor. Okay. I suppose I could always hit up our fire teams to find a group to do one of the lower level raids. But yeah, I would certainly like to try the new dungeons there, Pyro Beast. They sound fun. I like when people have roles and it's not just 100% shoot this, shoot that. Hold the zone, carry the sigil, stuff like that. It's always a good time. Teamwork. This guy doesn't want to die. But I'm not going to give him the choice. Run slide. Earlier today, that formidable guy tried to run me through this weird jumping puzzle, but I was so shitty at it that we ran out of time. I don't think he's very happy with me. He said I should have switched to keyboard mouse for it, that it's a lot easier. But I was just too lazy to. Oh, you can shoot those, yeah. Okay, I wouldn't mind trying something like that where I'm more objective-based than killing-based. But I don't mind just being like one of the supporting guns either. Bye, viewers. Thanks for coming. That's what I figured. Like, it started as a controller game, you know? They had to rebuild everything for keyboard and mouse when they ported it. Yeah, it was the Whisper one. And it was only the very beginning I was messing up. When we got to the further ahead parts, I was actually doing alright, but I kept banging my head on this one part and falling instead of hitting the ledge. Da, da, da.
Watch out!
Oh, exploders. Must be upstairs or something. Sometimes your radar can betray you a little bit, you know? Team shot. Man, last night kind of killed my voice. I feel raspy and...
Yeah, my voice, my throat kind of hurts right now. So I'm not talking so much. I don't know why I just started
Sloan, why do the Fallen want the
Oh.
For ether production, probably. They hook up a big servitor to it, they double or triple output. Why do you ask?
No reason.
There we go. You tethered it, and then I Nova bombed it. That was a good 1-2 punch.
I can't believe that
Oh.
captain's still ahead of us.
Cool emote there.
He's much cleverer than most of the captains.
Bizzle.
we've met. Well, I say met, but you know what I mean.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. Is that a custom job? Is it Todd Howard? I can't tell. Okay, maybe I was just dreaming that it was Todd Howard from far away.
Remind me, do we like the Hive or Fallen better?
Right on.
fighting for a little bit, right?
Yeah, sorry, I lagged behind. I was... Dallas!
Do they actually kill
Sup? Welcome. Is that one Todd Howard? Now I think every emote's Todd Howard. How you doing, Dallas?
This
Welcome
captain
back.
gave us a good
We're
run for it.
bumping up Crofto's
Not a
light
lot
tonight.
like him out there.
Or at
Let's
least
get
trying
Sloan
to.
her reactor.
I think it's working, right? You've got some good, decent pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just getting through the story stuff. That's really the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Sloan, guess what we've got?
Power level.
Is it a methane
Oh,
reactor?
snap. Pyro Beast with the
I believe that was meant to be
multi-part...
a rhetorical statement.
The better...
Yeah. Anyway, we're bringing it in.
I look forward to your arrival.
That almost looks like Crank. You got Rat King's crew? Dude, you got lucky.
Well, it's just a step.
Oh. Oh. It's... Okay, not the actual item.
Dallas coming in with a resub. 19 months.
Ooh, grats,
Thank you, brother.
Dallas.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
He must have one of those first badges next to him.
I think he does. Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Okay, so I think, unless there's a new mission, we're done here. I'm just gonna go back to the beginning real quick.
Over by Sloan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if he doesn't have anything for me, then
Here, I can... This gives me an opportunity to take a closer look at Pyro's 3-part emote that he posted. I can't really...
I loaded you up too late, so I missed it.
Oh, sweet. It's looking good, looking good.
I have my orders. Let's get this done.
Devil with a smoke.
On this and this and that. Yes.
Ah, my head fell off. I forgot how closely cropped I have my green screen right now. If I look over at my laptop, I become the headless streamer.
Alright, so.
Were you coming towards the end of this planet, I guess? Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. That served you well in Borderlands. I think your horse mask is still #1 though. It's hard to beat it. Crofter comes in with the Will Ferrell. Beauty.
It gets better, don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, it's a straight dunk.
Double player card too.
Love it. Love it, love it.
So Dallas, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, my latest Deus Ex. Oh, I got beavered. I'll be right back.
I got removed from Game World. Please try.
Oh, you got beavered too? Yay, it's not just me. Pyro Beast was saying that there's been a lot going around reported the last couple days, so I thought it was just me, but it's just the game. But we're just going to the tower, right? Oh, wait. We need to rejoin up.
Yeah, I sent you an invite.
Okay.
You might just be able to join right off the list now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way because then I don't have to alt-tab into Steam. Welcome to the stream.
There you go. Welcome, Jesus.
We're just in the middle of planets. We just finished a quest. Crofto's got to go hand it in, and then I guess you got to go to a new planet after that?
Yep. Don't know which one yet. We'll figure it out. There's plenty to choose from.
Yep. I did them out of order, and it didn't really matter. So, because I think it suggests them to you in order, but you can do them however you like.
Jesus is the biggest fan. Got to see history tonight with that triple overtime win.
Oh, is that LG? Like
Yeah.
the real deal?
Yeah.
Like LGHL?
Had 24 saves, 26 shots,
Oh, nice.
in 6 periods.
That's like a 900 save percentage.
923. Yep.
That's like real hockey.
Yeah. Felt like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a lot of shots for an LG
Right
game.
away, Guardian. Underway.
Not enough space.
Fortunately, I'm gonna keep this rocket launcher for right now.
I gotta go do the most boring thing my viewers could possibly watch, and that's put some stuff in the vault. My apologies to everybody, but it's a necessary evil here. And my vault's full. Guess I'll just erase some shit. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Oh. Well played. Damn, I've never seen that emote before.
When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back? No? Me either.
Rahul asked some weird questions. I got some inventory management to do, but I'm gonna do that when I'm not streaming. Last time I did that, I lost all but 2 of my viewers.
Yeah, no,
Out in the world, huh? Everything's still there.
Oh, you're talking to Bender?
Yeah, I just had to get a request.
Every little bit helps. Trust me.
Oh, I gotta go talk to Hawthorne while we're here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jeez, my auto mod is like being an asshole tonight, isn't it? I'll need to readjust the settings. I want people to be able to do almost anything. I think the only thing I really want to avoid is, you know, hate speech. But like, there's really normal words that people keep getting their messages bumped. Like,
You just never quit, do
I'm
you?
playing a shooter
Took
game
out
and people
golf,
are like, kill
woke up
them.
the Traveler,
It's like
and
you
now
should be
half
able
of
to
what I
say
hear in the
that
streets is how
in
much-
context. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, 10-10.
I wonder if I can talk to that guy now.
Sweet. Oh, it's only got a 49 roll though. The other one is a 64 roll. Oh, whatever. For now, it doesn't matter.
All right, Jesus. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Praise Jesus.
Bye.
Jesus was the original hippie, you know? If you think about it. He wasn't attached to money. He told everyone to love each other. He hung out wearing sandals. Alright. Well. Didn't pay rent.
I just wanted to take that off my thing. So.
Ah. There you go.
Destinations. Where are we going?
Sounds hippie to me.
Bunch of stuff on Earth we can do. We just did Titan.
I'm gonna refill my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Yeah.
Kids everywhere in this new
Very
town.
sorry.
Guess a lot of them lost their parents.
There we go.
And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Oh, we're just talking about things that Jesus didn't do. Paying rent.
Alright.
Here we go, man. Get to talk to grouchy old Asher Mir here.
Move on.
So. I'm gonna teleport to the next one. Does it automatically take you or no?
No, I have to do it on my own. You going to Lost Oasis or Giant
Yeah.
Scar? Oh, there you are. I see your dot now. Yeah, I kind of forgot that for whatever reason, fast travel on planet is individual, but if you went from planet to planet, you take me with you. It's kind of a weird system. Zoom, zoom. I like my new Sparrow. It's all fiery.
Guardian, if you're not busy, I could use your help.
Yep.
As you know, I have a wide network of informants. The Hidden.
Go back to
One of my agents saw the Taken
that's typical
interacting
Destiny.
strangely with the Vex. And then she went dark.
But I enjoyed driving my bike,
Sorry to hear
so
that.
I'm
We'll
fine
take a
with
look
it.
around. Maybe it's nothing.
Maybe it's nothing. Ominous music begins to play. There we go. I like how my pistol reloads like a shotgun. It's got like a hinge. Ooh. That
Hey
hurt.
guys, seems like the Taken are trapping the Vex.
Why trap them? Are they trying to take them?
Ikora, please. Without their
Heyo.
king, the Taken could not hope to possess even the most dim-witted of goblins.
Challenge your assumptions, Asher Mir. It's always the impossible
I
that
started
actually
this one
happens.
earlier, but because they had like some kind of high-level quest, couldn't actually do it because it was right on the last one. And I couldn't.
Man, that blight took a lot of damage.
I'm with
Chef
Ikora.
Boyardee.
Something strange is going on here, and the Taken do not want us around.
Well, Pyro Beast, I just turned on my auto mod, but I haven't, tweaked it, so it clearly needs some guidance from me. So it's less authoritarian and draconian. We'll get it so that it's more accepting. I just have to do a little manual work. Here, I got a healing rift if I keep forgetting to use it.
I didn't give us credit for the site because somebody else was doing it.
I'll probably be available on Tuesday, Pyro, for sure. For sure. Unless I mysteriously somehow get my job back, which I doubt. And I know the basics anyway. The dogs part, the one where you have to run from spot to spot. And then, yeah, the lanes when you're fighting at the end, not getting sucked into the vortex.
I'm picking up on a Vex broadcast. Seems like a distress call. We can track it.
You took him out, no problem.
That sword is nasty.
Yeah, I actually have an exotic sword. Did you pick that up, officer?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, here. I'll get you. Oh, Phalanx. That was fun. I got to use all of my different abilities. Oh, that wasn't even our fight.
That's right here, though.
That's very nice of you to Sherpa. This game, I was just saying to my buddy that just downloaded it last night that, let me know after you've finished the first mission, because it kind of just throws you to the wolves without a ton of explanation. So having, ooh.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? What's up, Pete?
Oh, shit just got real. Respawning restricted. Ah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, I hear another.
Ikora, I think we found the Taken Knight behind all of this. He got away, but we're tracking him now.
Just had a
That
tough night in
creature had the
LG.
sense to retreat.
I won
Strange.
on Xbox.
Mind your step.
I beat
We believed only Oryx, the
Wavy
Taken
Nana,
King,
who only had
the
2
power
losses
to
in
take
their
his
third
enemies and
line. I beat
transform
them in
them.
triple overtime
I
tonight.
fear we may have been
Nice.
wrong.
Taking 24, 26 saves. And then I won 1-0 in PlayStation, so that was cool too. So. I left. So, yeah.
Oh.
That's right. You can keep fighting. I'm just gonna go check this in here.
I think I emptied out the cave anyway.
Okay, why was he glowing? He didn't actually have anything for me. Okay. Oh, there's the next quest. Okay, so I have to go to the giant scar.
Giant scar? Okay.
So a tough night. What does a tough night mean to you? Like a 2-in-1 night or something, or?
Nothing like 1 a.m. coffee.
I'm considering some tea though, because my throat does hurt.
Yeah, I just put this on. I didn't realize what time it was, and I made, you know, like 8 cups or something. I might as well drink it.
I'm gonna start this.
Lights upside down anyway.
Ooh, lost a doer. Yeah, that is rough.
Zing.
We're just outside of
While
Cabal
we're starting
Base.
this, I'm gonna go
Lots of
get
taken here.
a quick cup of
Any
tea.
news from your
Yeah.
agents, Ikora?
I'm afraid the Hidden have not been able to penetrate that base.
Pete, don't go
I'll
away. I'll be right
retract
back.
my earlier hypothesis. Something is happening to the Vex. They can all feel it. I can feel it. I can feel something grasping at my arm. to rip
Crofto
my
didn't
very
leave his
essence
guy
out of my
dancing.
body. End this, Guardian.
A good streamer would leave their character dancing for their audience to see. Let me see. I might be able to load the link in a different tab. The people in the chat won't see it, but at least I can see what you're trying to send. Whoop. Here, open link in new tab. Haha, that's totally worth it. I didn't realize that lips could wiggle that much. This is just a test. Apparently there's a new Andy Samberg movie called Palm Beach I want to check out. His stuff's hit and miss, but when it hits, it's, you know, tends to be good, at least to my taste. Everybody laughs at different stuff, but...
Alright, I'm back. You really wanted to see dancing? Yeah, I don't have that set up right now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, me neither. I have, like, fireworks and...
Alright.
Hey, it's Oculus Orbis! Welcome! Oh. He wasn't being facetious, folks. I went the wrong way. No, that's when they go for a pack of cigarettes, you never see him again, bud.
Never gotten to Destiny. Yeah, I actually played this before on PlayStation. Like,
Yeah, a lot. We
came
played
out.
a ton.
Right, but when it first came out, it didn't have a ton to do. It kind of got old.
It also turns out I kept my memory was conflated, and I kept complaining about stuff that was actually not in this game at all, but was part of Destiny 1. Because I put so much time into Destiny 1 that it just burned into my brain. Oh, we.
So I haven't finished The Last of Us, man. You need to get on that.
Oh, self-burn. Self-burn. You get extra points for a self-burn. That's a good one. Self-deprecation is always fun. Only the truly confident could be self-deprecating. That's probably a lie, but
It's some kind of dimensional rift. The Taken must have used these to abduct the Vex.
That's the darkest puddle I've ever seen.
How far did you get in Last of Us? I'm trying to mix up my TV a little bit. This way?
You gonna try to squeeze through that gap? I did that. It didn't work. But kudos for trying. Oh, I took a wrong turn.
1 a.m. Hot Pocket action. Yeah, I was really into Hot Pockets, but now with the diet, which I'm not like hardcore into yet, but Hot Pockets are cut out of the system.
That's basically another pizza reference, bringing our total pizza conversation up to, I don't know, 40 references. Confidence is a funny thing. I go back and forth on it. I try to just remind myself that all human endeavor is futile and that we're all just gonna die one day anyway, so don't get too hung up on yourself. And that usually helps.
Yeah, I was eating like 2 Hot Pockets for lunch every day for like 2 months. Because it was easy. And I could just get back to my kid quick.
Pop them into the microwave for what, like a minute and a half and you're good?
You go to Costco and load up on them.
Ikora, we found holding cells, I think. Like a prison for Vex.
That's done with.
Perhaps the Taken have invented law and order.
Now I eat tuna for lunch.
Save your wit for later.
And a banana.
Be
There you go,
guardian.
Mr. Healthy.
I have only one of you.
Not totally healthy, but it's definitely a lot better.
Well, healthier. I mean,
I just meant like throughout stuff.
yeah. If we're comparing it to Hot Pockets, microwave grease versus, I don't know. Oh, look at all those orbs. Holy cow. Bam.
Get a lot of orbs.
Yeah, I think I need to pop a special so I can pick them up. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think you made at least 5 orbs.
Tuna as in like a sandwich or just a... No, so what I do is I take a can of tuna, I open it up, get some either hot sauce of your choosing or...
Ikora, you were right. The Taken are transforming the Vex.
And
I knew
some relish, and I mix it together.
Suicidal. Why?
And then from there,
Just
I
bullet
get a
hose.
banana and a scoop of peanut butter, and that's how much. And that will fill you up. So there's so much protein in it, and that's what your body feels full with, right? So I didn't think it'd be enough, but I haven't been hungry throughout the day.
Immune.
Yeah.
Don't waste your bullets yet. Alright, now waste your bullets. Haha! Oh, that was a poorly thrown grenade. I'll keep my eye out. Nezerax, okay. I have this problem sometimes with games where I never memorize the names. Like I played Magic the Gathering and everyone hated me because I never memorized any of the card names. I'm like, you know that card that does this? And they're like, it's fucking... I was like, you don't expect me to, memorize 300 card names, do you?
Pretty sad. The hot sauce I use is the Old Bay hot sauce. It's like a limited edition of that came out. But,
did he teleport? Oh, the bugger. What the? Okay, I got
Well,
another
our guy
special
got
up.
away again.
Oh.
Asher, what was it you just said? That it's suicidal for the
Any
Taken
void
to
kill?
turn the Vex into scary void robots?
Completely
Oh
suicidal.
yeah, that sounds like a helmet
Vex
I want for
infect
sure.
whatever they touch. Their self-replication subroutines would consume the Taken from the inside out. Perhaps
Yeah,
they
then
simply
you would
don't
like that.
realize the
Tabasco
dangers.
would be good too. You just have to find,
Well,
find a
perhaps
sauce
they
with
do,
0 calories,
and it's a
right?
calculated risk.
So like that lunch that I
To
have
what end?
is like max
They're
like
building an
250
army.
calories.
That has to be it.
Damn.
Hurry,
I
Guardian.
went the wrong way.
Meet with Asher. We'll try to understand more of this
I
while
don't
you're
know.
on your
Asher, the guy
way.
in the beginning.
Mission complete. Good job.
Gotta meet with Asher. Go back there.
Yeah.
That's why I choose mustard. Like you can't use mayo, or it's just kind of pointless to be doing what you're doing, right? Which is what tuna salad is.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like counterproductive. So okay, so for breakfast, I do a protein shake. I do like a V8 energy juice drink just because I need to wake up because I stay up too late. And then third thing is like a Cliff Bar or something. And those aren't the best for you, but it's still something. It gives you, I think, like close to 40 grams of protein in the morning. So then you're like that'll be good, right? Then you do the tuna, you do the banana and peanut butter, blah blah blah. And now you're up to like 70 grams before dinner. And then for dinner, what I do is I either do steak, chicken, or fish / shrimp. So as long as one of those is your protein, you can have one vegetable with it.
Oh hell
Can't do
yeah.
rice, can't do bread. Even though that's what I did tonight. But and then you have yourself a one cheat day for like pizza or something. Trick is not eating the whole pizza. Yeah. A couple slices. I haven't learned that trick yet.
Oh, I believe in myself. So is that helmet a legendary or is it one of the exotics? Just wondering. If it's just a legendary, that'd be dope.
Yeah, look, we were having rice with everything, but you can't have any kind of carbs, right? Yeah, it's really not that
Ah,
bad.
okay.
And honestly,
Still, sounds worth it.
The tuna portion, if you're not down with the mustard one day, you just switch it up and all of a sudden it's mustard.
We have a good view of the Pyramidion.
So it does
I
change
can
it up.
see Taken in the distance, just inside the construct.
Oh, this one's kind of fun,
Oryx,
Crofto.
the king who created the Taken, once almost captured the Vex Collective. Imagine the devastation the Taken.
There's like a mini
They tried
jumping
again and
puzzle.
succeeded.
And imagine the devastation your resistance would feel, Ikora, when you lose your war hero to the infinite of the Pyramidion. Assistant, do not venture deeper than you must.
Yeah, so now when I was like kind of jacked and stuff, 6, 7 years ago, that's all I would eat, right? So I would do a peanut butter and jelly as like my snack.
Here, chase me into my grenade, buddy. That didn't work.
You can like scale up to the thing.
Yeah, here, this way. Took me a while to figure this out the first time too, like just because I was dumb. But it's.
I got some nice shot.
Yeah, you have to get close before it pops up the little diamond.
Alright, restarting. hit my head and it didn't get me up there.
Yeah, that sounds like me trying to do that exotic quest earlier today. Just making that guy frustrated.
Yeah, if you need any other ideas, just let me know. Like for like dinners and stuff. Like we have this thing called dream dinners, and they're like already portioned out dinners that you like frozen, but it's usually like steak or chicken or whatever. So it's like already there. But, give me some ideas. Or if you think it's not good for you, or you have a question, just let me know.
Is he trying to get yoked?
Well, I'm guessing he's eating Hot Pockets, probably.
My thing is still somehow, like, it doesn't really matter what I eat. I can barely get over 150 pounds.
Yeah, that was me from last time, but probably nothing.
Eh? Damn. I'm like 145, I think. I weigh about as little as you probably want to weigh for somebody who's 5'10". Yeah, I have to pop a special to pick him up again. I'm too sparing with my special. Oh, here we go. There we go. Thanks for the orbs. You make a lot of them too, don't you?
Of course we're at the top of an impossible cliff. Why would it be anything else?
Yeah,
Whoa, that's a lot to lose.
Yeah, well, I haven't been... I was 185 at 5 in high school, right? And then I had no muscle on me.
It's good that you got that much back there, bud. Healthy eating.
Most fit I've been was 192. I could feel my abs, but it was like just to the point where I could barely see them. I was like, oh man, this is great.
Yeah, jeez.
And then I met Kim and didn't care about working out anymore.
Well, on the plus side there, Pyro Beast, at least you can probably eat it freely at will without having to worry. Pursue Gedor. Here I am getting caught up, shooting at stuff that doesn't matter. Pushing it into the cave. I'm right behind, I think. Did you grab this chest in here?
I didn't. I'm Sawma Sparrow.
Okay. It's just a planet. It's not like one of the important chests. I've gone through phases where I was that lazy, and I was like, I'll eat tomorrow. I have been down at one point when I was younger to like 135. Wow, wrecked. There's still something behind us. Oh, it's a hob. I'm just gonna kill him because they're annoying. There we go. Yeah, it can be a slow and steady process.
Well, part of the problem is that my wife got pregnant right before, during early stages. Before even the quarantine happened, right? Or before coronavirus, we just had a kid, right? And then it started becoming a thing right around the kid. My once. So it was one of those things that we went from us both eating terribly because of the pregnancy.
Oh, I should have saved my special for this guy. Rockets instead. Yeah, get wrecked. Those Acolyte's eyes are also a pretty annoying mob.
But then yeah, and then we had our kid and blah blah blah.
I might have turned him down manually. That's a good point.
Asher, Ikora,
Just one of those things,
the
man.
warp gate's toast.
Can't
We
gain
stopped
weight,
most
not
of the taking,
playing
but
hockey anymore.
a few got through.
All of a sudden, I was 240
fine.
pounds. You know?
How's that there,
This
Maddie?
could have been the beginning of a major war, and you
So now I'm
stopped
losing
it
weight. I
dead
think I'm
in
down to like
tracks.
230 or something.
If the Taken and Vex
Somewhere around there, so
conspire
I'm on my way.
together, I will be the first to know. And
Cool
you
beans.
would be the next.
I have something to say to you, Guardian, and if you would.
Yeah, I guess it's a little different when
I'd
you're
like
married
to say it
too.
in person.
Yeah.
Are you finally going
You guys just start eating and cooking.
Sure, we're on our way.
Take out all the time. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think being a bachelor keeps me skinny because I'm too lazy to cook elaborate stuff, you know?
Yeah,
I
when I
also
was
hate
single, I was just eating the
I
same
hate
thing
doing
every day.
dishes too, so I try to make stuff that's like really low on dish count.
Checking with this guy once again. They probably have nothing for me again.
I have to take a bio break.
Okay.
The coffee has made my bladder full since we're at a safe point, so I'll be right back. Please bear with me.
I don't think we have any more missions here. Went from college to not eating as much to being at home and mom cooking meals has added to yeah, that definitely does it, man. I was so bad in college. I ate so much junk. I was drinking a case of soda a day. And I was also 240 pounds in college too. I stopped again playing hockey and I was on my own for the first time and I was just pounding away drinks and caffeine and then I saw my friend give himself an insulin shot because he had diabetes.
Ooh.
I told myself I'm never
Sweet
doing that
relief.
again.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We're back.
I don't drink soda anymore at all unless if it's for like with a mixed drink or whatever. I started drinking seltzer because I don't miss soda. I used to hate seltzer. Hate it.
Yeah, it can be a weird feeling for people who aren't used to it.
Alright, I think I'm done here minus the little small points, so let's just go somewhere.
Yep, sounds
I fail
good.
to see how resistant problems on Titan impact me out here.
Let's just go to Earth.
I'm from Earth.
I think I'm from Earth.
Earth, I
So
live
Prevey,
here.
what's your honest opinion on the trades you made this weekend? Since no one's gonna be in here, I promise. Looking through my list now.
Yeah, I'm glad I never downloaded Uber Eats. I've gotten so good at making food at home. Today I ordered only my third pizza since the pandemic started, and I haven't had any other takeout besides those pizzas.
There's a lot of bad mixes going on at the moment. Gotta stop before it gets bad.
see you. You're not worth my bullets. Oh, you have to go see Devrim K?
Yeah, this is the first time that I've been here, so.
I started with Earth myself, but like I said, it doesn't matter what order you do them in, right? Keep that good posture going.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that Chris Rock bit where he's like, instead of gun control, what we should do is make bullets $500 each, because then that would really make people think twice before they fired their guns. You know, you gotta really want to kill someone.
Is Jared Bose? Sorry, I don't know who Jared is.
Here, I'll go scan this tapestry. Why can't I scan the tapestry? Yeah, seriously.
No. Walk away for
Tarnation. I don't understand. There's.
Alright, let's just go away from it and come back.
Yeah, it's bugging out. Whoop.
Okay, so my honest opinion, I mean, Nerdy Mamba for Jarrett was obviously really good, right? I think getting rid of C-Mike was a mistake. Yeah, I think we just have to load out and load back in, I think.
This is really weird.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, yeah. Just, I'm going back to the tower quick and coming back.
Okay.
So the C-Mike thing, I think losing him is going to be bad. Because you guys are already winning a lot, right? And you're already scoring a lot of goals for the most part. Downgrading on defense, I think, is going to hurt you guys in the long run. Because that's going to separate you between you and the next good team.
Oh, they're pulling a Toronto Maple Leafs where they're trying to go all forwards?
Yeah, well, I mean, they upgraded their third line, which was good. You know, they definitely needed it because, like, Stammer, I wasn't a fan when I played with him, but he also just didn't work well with me. So it's not that he's a bad player. Just for third line, I don't think he's great for it. You know.
Yeah.
He's more of he wants to do like the skill stuff, and third lines don't do that too much. Getting Fog, I'm not really.
Yes.
He's very particular in what he wants, right? Nice guy. Very good at what he does. But did you need to add that much more offense when Charm Up was probably good enough? And then, I mean, I think it's a big downgrade on defense. Especially when you guys have been winning so much. You know, it's like, yeah, you guys are going to lose a couple games. It's going to happen. It's part of the game. But I think overall, you guys already had a Game 7 line that would do really well. And honestly, I don't think many teams are going to bring you to Game 7. Because you have two first lines, you know what I mean? Alright, let's try this again.
Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
There. Okay, I'm looking.
This is a fallen house sigil. I don't recognize it, though.
Nor I. The Fallen seem to have put this up as something of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there with a
this is my friend Apostrophe. He's someone I've known for a very, very long time.
You both need
Yeah,
some
hi there.
supplies to get going out here.
Actually,
See
if
if
you
you
don't
find a
mind,
cache in one of the buildings nearby.
we just go drop a follow. He's trying to get affiliate on Twitch, so I've been helping him with that while he helps me with Destiny.
Yeah, much appreciated. You got me 3 follows today. ROBs, thanks for coming by. Thanks for listening in, even though you didn't have the visuals.
Okay, I don't think this is the right way.
Push teammates off a cliff. I'll do what I can. I'm usually pushing myself off a cliff. Bop, bop.
No, he's not an LG guy. He plays hockey and stuff, but
Very well done. To survive,
not for
we'll have to
LG.
look
It's
for
more
every
like cat casual
opportunity.
stuff.
Hawkeye,
Keep your eyes
thank you
peeled
for
for more
the
supplies in
thank
the
you for the follow.
wilds.
I played
Speaking of
one
wilds,
season in the
there's a symbol on the
AHL.
wall of the church. Take a look.
I think it was the very, it might have been first or second season that LG was part of PlayStation, and then I quit.
Yeah, yeah. He thought you were talking about the LG Leafs because the LG Leafs are in shambles too.
Oh. No, I meant the real life Leafs where they're all
I believe your city hunters
all
must have
forwards,
put
no
them here and
defense.
there about the region as they scouted around.
Yeah, I mean obviously
They meant
Fog
to
is
mark
an
something
upgrade
special.
from Charm Up, but
Dangerous.
it's almost overkill at this
Or
point.
both. Let's go check it out.
Oh yeah, here's a tunnel here. What's up, Hawkeye? How you doing, buddy?
The history of this region is
I
fascinating.
got 20 more minutes and I need to
I
get to bed.
believe tunnels
Yeah.
and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down
Oh,
there?
don't do that,
Careful.
evil.
Wait, is it telling me to be right here?
Yeah, there's like a little drop thing there.
That's
Yeah, he asked me my opinion too, and I told him, but he was asking me if you know, like what I thought. I was like, dude, honestly, I don't really care what you guys do. I'm not part of the team anymore. I think it's a little overkill, but that's just me. It's Bartholomew. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. Alright, this way. Barrels.
Rize, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I see why my my arrow is spinning around on my
I just
compass
snagged a
because
key
you
code
were
from that
directly
captain.
underneath
I
me.
think I can open his supply cache.
You took all these guys out, no problem.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one.
Hidey holes.
But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
Alright, 844.
I bet a kettle is a very, very valuable asset in this universe.
There's so much to do here. Holy man. Is there the next quest somewhere? There's like 300 missions that we can do.
Oh yeah. It's definitely
Yeah, it is
it's definitely
game.
not like you remember when it first came out.
Whoa, so there's a beta here. It's called Guided Game Beneath the Ruins.
Oh yeah, that's beta in quotes. It's sort of been like that.
It's been like that?
Yeah, I think it's one of those perma betas.
Alright, he said go back to the tower, so I'm just gonna go back there and see what's up. Or not the tower, the base camp.
Yeah, where Devrim is.
I was involved with a lot of talks with us, Mike. He kept me in the loop with everything. Yeah, he's really good with communicating with that kind of stuff. Yeah, your third line definitely got better with offense. The defense is there, you know what I mean? They just need a little help on the wing. Obviously, Nerdy Mamba's very good at center. Much better than Jarrett. Probably an improvement on me, too. We play two different styles, right? He's better with the offensive part, I think. My strength is on defense and neutral zone coverage, you know. But he definitely has more offensive talent.
I can't walk around the farm
so
without hearing Cade's name.
So there's no extra missions.
There must be some other stipulations he's got. Like sometimes it's patrols or public events, that kind of thing. It would be under in your quest tab. It would be
the smell of the early morning.
Bounties completed. Me too.
Bounties?
Yeah.
I think you grab them from him.
What can I do for you?
Like planetary bounties. Precision kills, cash codes, and sniper rifle kills is what he has right now. Do you have a sniper rifle? Because that's a quick one.
Yes, actually I do.
Yeah. If you grab that one and you grab the precision kills, you're gonna do them both at the same time. Hell, I might as well grab them. Oh wait, I don't have a sniper rifle, do I? No, not on me, but I don't need these bounties anyway.
I have no ammo though, so I need to go kill someone first.
I'll just grab the precision kills one just because. That takes no time at all.
Alright, so I just need to find some people. Yeah, I mean, if I'm playing left wing everywhere else, might as well
just
play
yeah,
left,
right over
left
here.
together.
The Cabal drop pods come in over by that truck all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least they usually do. Like on the regular. Weird, it's strangely quiet.
We'll go get this thing while we're at it.
Make no mistake, we are fighting a guerrilla war here. That means scrapping for every resource we can. It's not civilized, but it is necessary.
Dregs. Okay, there's lots of dregs around.
Open it in.
Cubic events?
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Do you want to rock this public event?
Yeah, sure.
It's really quick.
Picking up the...
Yeah, getting your sniper kills.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Make sure you break this, yeah, okay. I just killed it.
Yeah, I'm grabbing these ether tank things too.
There.
Where's the first drill? Oh, there it is.
One of these things has like a...
Cool, man. Thanks for coming by, Matt. Good to see you.
Glimmer mining crew.
Shut them down.
Coming along for the ride.
Yeah, I know. I'm not liked by Goose and those. They didn't like me on their team, so it is what it is, man. They made it pretty clear in the messages that I saw.
happening. Oh, they made it heroic.
Ooh, that's a pretty
That-
pile of glimmer.
Just
Hold them
the
off while I
glimmer.
transmit this.
Clickety-clack. Oh yeah, we greased that guy hard.
Yeah, people are get so upset over one loss, man, and they don't realize how lucky they are, right? To be able to have a line that only loses 3 games a year.
One giant heap of glimmer incoming.
I'm lucky to not get 3
You'll have to keep some for
3
yourself,
losses
you
in a
know.
week.
Clearly you're someone worth knowing. I flatter myself that I might be the same to you. Stop by.
Now the drop pods are coming in every 10 seconds. We somehow still need 2 drakes.
Got the bounty complete. One that was though.
Oh, here's an ether.
That's precision kill, so it's a sniper rifle. That's what it's too.
Here we go. I think I found the last drake we need.
I already got it.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm sure I got that bounty done too. Let me check.
Just need sniper rifle kills. Where are you here?
Bing. Here, I can kite guys for you and take their fire while you pick them off.
Okay, I only need like a couple.
Yeah.
What's up, Dizzy? I'm actually about to get to bed. I don't know what Alpo does.
Does what?
Wanna play with Dizzy, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, tell him to join if he wants.
Yeah, join up on the on his Discord.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright, let's see what we're ready to use. One more sniper kill. Alright, 2 of those down. Claim that one too. Yeah. There's our new mission.
Dizzy, I sent you a Discord invite.
Our egos are high after clapping Malkin and Scream's cheeks. Now I need adventure completed. Is that the orange things?
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab one here.
There seems to be one over by this bus. Oh, you got one?
Hey, long time no see, you two. Dad, you didn't tell me he was in town.
Ms. Holliday and I have been reappropriating supplies from the Cabal. She's keeping a low profile at the moment.
You tag the boxes, I'll fly them out. Can't wait.
take my spot then. Going to bed in like 8 minutes. Alright, man. Good talk to you as well. Yes. After Thursday, I should have a lot more free time. ESHL starts up this week, so it's like real busy.
Figures those four-armed bandits will try to beat us to it.
Practices and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, definitely for sure.
Well, I guess one crate is better than zero. Transmat it your way, Amanda.
Not so fast. I'm sending you coordinates a short ways from your position.
I've got a fix on it too. I'll head over that way. Last one to the courtyard's a drag face.
How colorful.
Oh wow, I got so far behind that it's bringing me to you. Shame on me.
Destiny has crashed.
Clear them out, would you?
Beaver? Another beaver?
No, just I can hear it, but I don't see it on the screen at all.
Clear them
Really?
out, would you?
I can see you standing there. Oh, you're wigging out. Oh, you should see from my perspective. You're like, here, I'll just squat where I am so that I don't proc the mission or anything. Oh, I'm gonna need to add Dizzy on
Steam.
Steam, yeah, for him to get in the fire team.
Alright, I don't think I'm just gonna call it there though.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I need to get to bed by 2, so.
Right.
So I still hear music. Like it's still playing.
Weird.
Alright guys, let's send you over to Alpha. Start our raid here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the subs, all the bits. Make sure you go drop Alpo a follow because he is working his way up to affiliate. That's what I was playing with. So,
welcome, Dizzy.
You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.
Good playing with you there, Croft. G to the G.
Get some more viewers there.
Oh, welcome. Oh, thanks for the raid, Croft.
Because I had a couple of lurkers. It said 12 on my thing, but
nice.
Guess they all didn't go.
Now,
Alright,
yeah, take care. I need to figure out what Dizzy's Steam name is. I'll just ask him real quick. Okay. Sorry for the delay. We're swapping out Crofto for Dizzy here. The process of adding people on Steam is a little arduous. Epic music, though. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Hello. Dizzy, I'm in the voice channel of the Discord server, by the way. Whoop. Hell, I might as well fight these guys just to kill time. give these people something to actually look at. These turrets are annoying. Dunk. Joe, are you second tagging it? 'Cause that's what's going on. Boom. Okay, I need to find some shelter briefly so I can alt-tab to Steam real quick. I think Dizzy changed his mind. He just buggered off. Well, I might as well destroy the turrets. I'm here. Oh, wow. There we go.
Turrets are down.
Appreciate it, but I don't want to risk getting hit by some lucky sniper shot.
A real sniper doesn't rely on luck. But do try to clear out that courtyard, you two.
Yes, sir.
Do me a
It'd be my
favor and plop
pleasure.
down a beacon, would you?
Consider a beacon dropped.
Signal screen. Here I come.
Those supplies should keep the farm up and running for a while. Another job well done.
Victory.
Hang on a sec. Deb, you seeing what I see?
Indeed. Another cache of supplies.
Oh, it's not
These are a
over.
bit familiar, aren't they?
Toothy-faced ether chuggers. They took our stuff.
So the Fallen stole from us before we stole what they stole from the Red Legion.
It's gonna
All's
send me
fair
this
in
way.
love and war, I suppose.
Oh, 5 viewers. It's been a slice.
Secure that cache, and Miss Holliday will be by in 2 shakes.
No can do, Dev. Could be 100 Fallen hiding out in those buildings. I'll wait for the all clear.
Oh. Don't fall off. Why is it being so finicky about where I'm... There. Oh. So there's like 1 pixel on top of this box where it actually... Watch. Yeah.
Not all clear. Definitely not all clear.
Too hot for me to help out.
I don't have line of sight either. You're on your own, you two. Be brave, as they say.
That'll show you. Got him.
Sky looks clear. I'm heading
Got
your way to
him.
pick up the goods. Farm will really appreciate it. Heck of a job, you two.
Is that it? Yep.
Quite. Now, do me
Success.
a favor and see if there's any tea still intact.
Alright, well I was only doing that because Crofto started it, so I'm just gonna go back to the beginning. I don't actually have any objectives on Earth as far as I know.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Nope, I can get out of here. I need to drop some stuff off. Picked up a lot of loot tonight. None of it really useful, but a full vault is how I save Glimmer for the future. Welcome to the stream. Oops, I didn't want to press that. There we go. Tuned in just in time for the inventory management, the least fun part of Destiny. I guess unless you're obsessed with organization. You want to see an embarrassing vault? Here's an embarrassing vault full of useless garbage. I'm just going to erase a bunch of Titan gear. Right. Yeah, these are all unnecessary. Alright, well at least that's some space for me to drop stuff off, like that. Ooh, 1008, I didn't realize I had that. Throw all these. Just dismantle all that stuff. It's kind of cool. Oh, Uriel's gift. That's still around. Huh. This is kind of a lame version of it, but... Alright. What do you got for me, Rahul?
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Yes, indeed. Last perdition. Let's see what the roll is. Well, you can't win them all, right? Now. Wait, no, I want to check. Here we go. Let's pay a visit to the Drifter. Looks like Dizzy changed his mind. That might mean I might call it soon.
I'll leave. This bank will launder anything you deposit. Useful, ain't it?
Oh, another gnawing hunger. Let's see if this one's worth infusing. The one I have is pretty nice, though. Rampage and tap the trigger. That's not bad compared to Zen Moment. Oh. Yeah, they're both worth keeping. Okay. Well, though you just joined me, you unfortunately joined me when I lost the rest of my fire team, so I'm going to call it for the evening. Appreciate you dropping by, though, and thanks to all the people from earlier with the follows and the views and the chats. It was good times. Video games are always more fun with friends. So, until next time, take care, Internet. If I could find OBS.
What do you need? Talk to me.
It's been a slice. Till next time. Thanks. Bye.